Let's run a diagnostic. You clicked this video because you felt a vague sense of system error. You suspect that your hardware is fine, but your software is rotting. Most of you think you are the user. You think you are the one sitting at the keyboard, typing commands, driving the ship. You're not. You are a buggy piece of legacy code running on hardware that hasn't been patched since the Pleistocene era. You click things you don't want to click. You buy things you don't need. You watch this video hoping for a dopamine hit that will never come. We call this bad habits. The clinical term is zombie mode. But if we look at the source code, it's actually a specific glitch called action prediction error. And today, we are going to kill the process. To fix the machine, you have to understand the architecture. Your brain is not a storage locker. It is a garden. And like any garden, if you don't weed it, it turns into a swamp. Enter the microglia. This is a cell in your brain. It is the janitor of your nervous system. Its job is a process called synaptic pruning. It hunts for weak connections, skills you don't use, memories you don't visit, and it eats them. Physically digests them. This is where the error begins. Your janitor doesn't know the difference between calculus and the lore of 1990s anime. It only keeps what you use. If you spend 8 hours a day doom scrolling, your brain reinforces the thumb swipe macro, and it prunes your ability to read a paragraph without hyperventilating. You are structurally designed to delete data. The question is, who is telling the janitor what to keep? Here is where the glitch happens. You think you scroll because you enjoy it. That is called reward prediction error. Do action, get cookie. But you aren't getting cookies anymore, are you? You're bored. You're anxious. Yet, you scroll. Why? Because your brain has switched over to the APE system. Action, prediction, error. This system is hosted in the tail of the striatum. It does not care about the reward. It only cares about the prediction. The brain sees the phone. The brain predicts a swipe. You swipe. Prediction confirmed. You are stuck in a loop that has zero value, purely because the code executes successfully. You are a zombie, a biological automaton executing a script you didn't write. So, how do we fix a system that is actively fighting your attempts to repair it? We stop acting like the user. We start acting like the system administrator. In IT, we have an acronym, PEBCAK. Problem exists between chair and keyboard. That's you. The conscious you is the user who keeps downloading viruses because they looked shiny. The sysadmin is the part of you that knows uptime is a privilege, not a right. The sysadmin understands that the system naturally tends toward entropy. It requires constant updates. It requires firewalls. Right now, your firewall is down. You are letting every packet of data from the internet execute code on your mainframe. To regain root access, we need to apply a patch. In deep learning, we use a technique called Dropout Regularization. We randomly turn off neurons during training to force the network to find new, stronger pathways. You need to do the same. You must introduce high friction to the APE system. If the prediction fails, if you reach for the phone and it is locked in a timed safe, the APE creates an error signal. Error. Prediction failed. That error signal is the only thing that wakes the zombie. It creates a cognitive interrupt that forces control back to the prefrontal cortex. You have to break the prediction. You have to force the glitch. I cannot rewrite your code for you. I can only provide the documentation. I have built a diagnostic environment, a workspace designed to log your action prediction errors and track your synaptic density. It is the interface for your own self-correction. It is linked below. It is free to clone. If you are ready to execute the full system wipe, the protocol is there. Stop watching videos. Stop consuming. Go maintain the system. I am the overwrite.